taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Daquan Jones fighting his way home to get the sack.
Get right, Breeze.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
On third down, here's Kamara. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third. Now Breeze. Trying for Sanders, but this is intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line.
Pass intercepted. The Titans take over first and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A first down carry for Henry.
No, that's right.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. We're scoreless after one.
End of the first quarter with no score.
Ready for the second quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. Back to throw, Tannehill.
Picked off.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Oh, do my shit back.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted.
Touchdown.
Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. Before we came up to the booth, the last thing he said as we were walking off the field, I want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
Andy, do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
And here's a throw that's taken in by the tight end Cook. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 18 there, and the Saints have a first down.
First down.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. To throw is Breeze. That's caught. It's Thomas. And the Saints are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. A 5-yard pass on the heels of a 5-yard run. Good enough for the first. Throwing now is Breeze. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Boy, I wish I could have grabbed you when you ran on the inside.
And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line.
All right, fellas, let's go.
The Titans take over first down.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Well, CD, a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast, the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. His throw incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, Tannehill. And that is is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
On his Kern, the punter, to send this one away.
Oh, juicy. Oh, I wish I could have seen my wide.
Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10.
At their own 43-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue.
You watch how to slide
to go a little bit deeper on that, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From just shy of midfield, Breeze.
Oh, my Lord.
This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
1st down, New Orleans.
Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd
to throw. It's Breeze. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. And Breeze is intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback. But as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this 1st half, one that's featured into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
41-yard line.
On the ground, this is Kamara. Get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. The Saints 1st down there on a gain of 11. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
He played that smooth. He could have just stayed on his feet.
Now Breeze. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 14. A good pickup there of 20 yards. And he'll find his way down right around the 12. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Now Breeze. The quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Breeze on the hook up to Thomas for the New Orleans 1st.
3-yard line.
They'll run it with Kamara. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Alvin Kamara, as the 1st half is winding down, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Now Sean Payton going to say, let's go for 2 on this one. is. It's caught. And it's 8-0. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on it.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out.
And got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very solid gain of 27. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. On the return, Deontay Harris. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Their defense has pitched the shutout now. They probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
From the 38, Breeze.
I had to throw a pick. I knew it.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the safety, Kenny Vaccaro. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit. You can just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
1st down, Titans, gain of 12.
Start running because you see a man keep getting in the yard. I'm going to put him on lockdown.
Derrick Henry.
Put him on lockdown.
And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Down right around the 25.
Henry on the handoff. Tackled at the 25-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and
throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They snap it to Tannehill. And that is going to be incomplete. The linebacker, Demario Davis, got a hand in to break that one up. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
He would credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Again, it's Kamara. They find some open field here. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Let's go then. Hey, do a friendly quick. That way we can won't have to get change. What you call them for it? I got you. It ain't saying friendly quit. Yeah.